Hey, how's it going? Welcome to this episode of Tommy G Weekly. So, over the last week, there have been a few instances where I've been asked to go and contribute to conversation, speak at events and be interviewed and stuff like that. And so we haven't been able to film a lot of the footage. I did take a couple of sort of selfie videos, which we're going to put into this episode here today. But again, just to kind of share the journey really, the long-term plan is to be able to build a real positive movement that has a lot of substance and weight, where a lot of people are able to benefit from the things that I share and the content I put out and the services and products that I provide. At the moment, I do get asked to talk at various things, and I'm always quite flattered when that happens, and I hope that will always be the case. And I would like to do more of it, although the stuff I get asked to at the moment is quite cute. It's quite it's nice. It's not like huge stuff, although I have done quite big events. These tend to be kind of quite self-contained things. However, this week was a little bit of a breakthrough because I went to London and was taking part in the first episode, I believe, of a new show, a new internet-based show called, I need to make sure I get these letters right, TMDW show, which stands for The Modern Day Woman. Yes, you are right, I am not a woman. However, I was invited to be a guest, and it's a little bit like Loose Women, where they sit there's 5 of them, and they have a guest on, and they all kind of talk about various different subjects and topics. So what was cool about the day that I went is I was invited. I don't really know why. I actually asked when I was on the phone to them, like, what was it about me that they wanted, sort of thing. Why did they contact me? I didn't really get like a proper kind of reason why. It was just pretty awesome to be invited, so I went along, and I was talking about something that was is an area of my expertise, if you like, or subjects that I can cover that I don't really cover much, which is around like relationships. And so I was there as this kind of person that could talk about relationships all of a sudden, and I didn't actually realise, it didn't hit me until I started talking, because I'm used to doing various different speaking and interview situations. I was like, oh my god, I'm here as a person who's kind of talking about relationships today. But the content just flowed. The advice I thought was pretty solid, and it was quite to the point. Hopefully it made people think about things a little bit differently, because that's kind of the first thing when you want something to be different. Just think about it differently. That's the first thing. So we'll see. Like, the footage is yet to come out. I think it'll be out next week, but we can pop a link in the description of this YouTube video, pointing you to the direction of the TMDW show, the Modern Day Woman show, and then check it out. Let me know what you think. Have a little listen to me yapping on about relationships for a change, and see how you find it. So that went on at the weekend. Here is a little video that I recorded while I was there. Hey, what's up everybody? So this week I'm showing you something different that I'm doing. I'm in London. It's Saturday. I'm here to be a guest on the Modern Day Woman show, which is a new up-and-coming internet-based talk show, if you like Loose Women, but internet, YouTube. And yeah, I'm in this massive office, so sort of sat here, having my lemon and ginger tea and getting ready, I suppose, just doing my prep. So it's always a little bit strange going into these settings, these big buildings, having the lights and the cameras and everything there, but it doesn't faze me at all. I've had quite a lot of practice, and that's why I'm cool doing this. I've been lucky to have been coached by lots of amazing people around presentation skills, around talking to camera. This is like 10 years ago when a PT client of mine turned out that she was a casting director for modeling agencies. She spent some time with me working on my confidence on camera and stuff. So I've had like coaching and tuition on this kind of thing, as well as consistently learning and practicing, which is really key. If you make videos yourself, then the more you do it, the better it is, because you get more confident. As your confidence goes up, so does your competence. and evaluating yourself, giving yourself feedback, also other people that can help you to improve. That's really important. I've also been privileged to represent Les Mills when I was a fitness presenter. I used to go on stage in front of hundreds of people sometimes and have to do exercise, and that's a totally different thing with a microphone on and remembering my moves, remembering my lines, and remembering all those things while still maintaining a physical peak. And also doing the classroom style stuff. So, I love presenting, I love talking to camera, I love sharing in any way, bringing information in or from my own vault of experience and expertise. So I also did a event for a client of mine, Perry, who runs a football training academy and soccer elite training camps. And I was there as like a motivational speaker on day one. I asked Perry when I went in, I was like, what's your objective here for me? And he went, just get them like up for it. And I was like, oh no, like I am, I guess, a motivational speaker, but I'm not that sort of type of speaker. I'm rather thought-provoking rather than like jump up and down and get on the edge of your seats. However, we're dealing with teenagers here from the age of like 13 to 16, so Monday morning in the holidays when they're there to play football, they're listening to this guy. So I had to bring some energy to it. I taught them some basic mindset strategies, and then we did a couple of little energizers, which was quite cool. And here is a clip of that. And as well as those two events over the last 7 days, I was also interviewed by a lovely lady called Gemma for her Facebook group community. And I was pleasantly surprised at how many people were there openly expressing their challenges and things that they struggle with. And I think that as a message to anyone watching this, if you're watching a video that I've made, if you're watching this video right now, then the chances are you're interested in, like, you're not just interested in hearing from me. And that's something I do put out there. Like, I don't take that for granted or assume that you just want to listen to me. So I want to give you value as much as possible. And when I do these interviews, like on the Facebook group, I give as much as I can. I was so refreshingly pleased to see people just sharing openly. If you're watching this, then perhaps if you're not already doing that, just get involved with some communities online that are positive, that do share, because otherwise it's very lonely. And we're just constantly thinking about these problems ourselves and not sharing them. So I'd recommend you to get involved and, if all else fails, connect with me on one of my pages, on Instagram, on Facebook, or download my app. A little bit of news on the app, it's not quite at like full function yet, so I haven't been talking much about it recently because you only get one chance to make a first impression. And I want it to be a really amazing one. I want it to have all the functions and features that it needs and deserves, and so the team are working on that at the moment. So that's what's been going on today. We're going to be filming a couple of interviews and doing a bit more footage for Momentum, which is coming out at the end of August. It's going to change a lot of people's lives, and very excited about this one. It's a 7-week course that will help people to improve their focus, because we all need to concentrate more. We get distracted way too easily. It'll improve confidence, because we do need to bring our own opinion of ourselves up much higher and quieten down the negative opinions of others. And it also helps people to connect with their purpose, because we all need to know the reasons why we're doing things and that we're moving in the right direction in life. So that's what this course is going to help people with, and it's going to be coming out real soon. We'll pop a link in the description. Thank you for watching this episode of Tommy G Weekly, and I'll speak to you again next week.